I'm Ryan
And I'm Kim.
with B&W Insurance Group.
Yep, we're here back again.
Yep, and today, this month, we found out is actually Flood Awareness Month, at least according to King County.
Yes.
And if King County says it's Flood Awareness Month, probably good to talk about it for the rest of the state because, hey, we live in Washington.
That's right.
Winter's coming and floods are going to be a part of our life, most likely this winter.
Yes.
So we thought we'd take this time to address 4 very common questions that we get about flooding and flood insurance. So number 1, Kim, I'm shooting this one at you.
Sounds good.
What is considered a flood in the eyes of the insurance company?
Okay. So really, a flood is actually any type of water coming from outside to inside your home. That's considered a flood. And that's actually not covered on a homeowner's policy. It's a separate type of policy that you can get. So
Yep.
that's what
Exactly.
really flood insurance is. Another one that we most frequently are asked is, how do you find out if you're in a flood zone? So Ryan, can you explain that?
Yeah, you bet. So first thing to understand is that we are all in a flood zone. It's just that most of us aren't in what's considered a high risk flood zone.
Yeah.
And so there's a couple ways to find out whether you are or aren't in a high risk flood zone. Number 1 would be you can actually go to FEMA's website and you can actually type your address in and they will pull up a flood map and show you exactly what zone you're in. And that is somewhat helpful, but the easy way is just to call us and we can do that for you and translate that and let you know, okay, this you're in an A zone, which means that yes, you are in a high risk zone, so flood insurance, is going to be a good idea.
Right.
And that actually leads right into the next question, which is, how do I know if I need flood insurance or not?
Yes, so how do you know? Well, you know what? If you're in a high-risk flood zone, a lot of times your mortgage company will actually let you know, and they'll actually require you to have flood insurance. If you don't know, anybody can get flood insurance. So if you want that peace of mind, and it rains a lot here, and you have maybe that, you're scared that water could come into your basement, let's say, we could certainly run you a flood quote and see what that looks like for you. So actually, anybody can get it.
Yep, exactly. And if you're not in a high risk zone, it's not that expensive either. So.
Exactly. And so last question we have for you is is Lahar covered as a flood or Lahar were to come through?
Exactly.
Is that covered under flood?
Right. So our office is pretty close to the base of Mount Rainier, and if Mount Rainier blew and melted all that snow, snow and ice on the snow cap, it would send, a wall of water, shooting down the Puyallup River Valley, and it would probably take out Ording and Puyallup in the process. So that is a common question for those of us that live down here.
Yes.
So the answer is that yes, flood insurance would actually cover a Lahar, and that's because they think Lahar would actually be coming fast enough that it would be very liquid, and so they would consider that a flood. Now that is different from a landslide. Landslide is a separate coverage.
Yes.
So I thought of a bonus question though, Kim.
Okay.
And we get this all the time. What does flood insurance cost?
Yes, we do all the time.
Yeah. Any thoughts on that?
Well, it just depends. The lower the flood zones, the less expensive it is. I mean, and you get some personal property coverage on there as well. So obviously, the higher the flood zone you're in, the more expensive it is.